Dynasty Gang was good, back with another video. And I know it's been what, 1 or 2 days, you know what I mean? I had to take a little quick break, recharge, refuel, but I'm back with another video. In my last video, I asked you guys to comment down in the comment section any questions you have. This video, I was gonna come on and I was gonna answer them all, so that's what I'm gonna do. Stay a little parched. Some protein. Let's hop into it, man. I gotta sneeze. Okay. Did y'all say bless you? Type in the comment section right now, bless you, man. Don't be rude, okay? Don't be rude, all right? We got a good amount of comments. All right, let's check it out. This is the first one. Shout out to Eddie Craig. When are you doing the viewer reviews of people's locks? When they sent pics of locks to you, I want to hear your opinion of my starter locks. That will be this week. At the time you're watching this, it should be around Tuesday, Wednesday-ish. So that video is coming out this week. Stay on the lookout. If you aren't subscribed, definitely subscribe. Hit that notification bell because you don't want to miss when I drop the video. You know what I mean? You want to be the first person to comment. You want to be the first person to view my video. So definitely make sure you hit that notification bell, all right? Shout out to you. Next question. Ricky Woods 23. Hey, little brother, like the video. That was a question I wanted answered. My question to you is, should you do interlocked or comb twist? That's honestly preference. If you want, now the crochet needle isn't technically interlocked. I always just say that. Whoa, stop the video, stop the video. Disclaimer, look, this is your first time coming across this channel, man. You probably clicked on this video thinking you're gonna watch somebody that knows all the terms and knows what they're talking about. That's not what you're getting with me, man. I do have locks. And I do got a gang of people that can vouch for me. You see that subscriber count up there. But that's all I got, man. Stay, though. The water's great. Gang. But in actuality, your hair is doing this when you use the crochet needle, but it's not interlocking. Interlocking is a whole nother method to where you're taking, dang, was that a bird? You're taking 2 locks and you're interlocking them at the root. And you say, I mean, it's a whole process. If you guys want me to go further in depth with that, I will. But I would say whichever you prefer, man. Honestly, it's up to you. I went comb, coil, twist just because I like the journey. I like the process. I have a YouTube channel. So going through the process is something that, for one, it creates a lot of content. For two, it's something that you guys, as the viewers, audience, can grow with me, progress with me, and you see the trials and tribulations I go through together. That's why I didn't want to go the instant lock route. All right, shout out to you, man. Next question, Barry Leon. My beard is always patchy when I try to grow it out. How do I get it to be full like yours? I'm 25, also 3 years locked. Just had to throw that in there, gang. Salute to you, homie. As far as my beard, now I appreciate the compliment, but like my beard, it doesn't fully, am I focused? My beard doesn't fully flourish how I want it to, and that's only because, let me focus back. It doesn't flourish how I want it to just because of my job. I work in like chemical field. I'm a hydrologist, so basically I deal with like chlorine from time to time, and when I wear the mask, you know, I have to have a seal basically, so if there's a chlorine leak, it doesn't go in, and with a beard you can't really have a seal with that. So when I go through the motions, like I know when I'm gonna have to mess with the chlorine, so anytime in between that, you know, I grow my beard out. But I use, I think it might be in here actually. I'll show you what I use. And I don't have like a code or a link or anything. It's not in my description down below. This is just free game if you guys want to check it out. Where's it at? You find all types of stuff. It won't be needing this no more. Oh, here we go. So it's by, you know, Rick Ross. He has a beard company called Rich. What is it called? Yeah, I guess it's just called Rich. Has a beard oil, which I love. Smells good. Works really well. You can tell I've been using it. And the brush. Now the brush, you know, it has the soft bristles. Focus. Soft bristles. See, a couple hairs get stuck in there, but I just take it and that's basically it, man. I don't put oil in it every day, but just whenever I can think about it, put a little bit of oil and just brush my beard down. It's just like your hair. You want your hair to be, beard to be full, trained to lay down and grow full versus like the patchy. But shout out to you, Barry Leon. Shout out to Joshua Bean. He said, been growing my hair on the top for almost 7 months and the sides for about 3 to 4 months. Originally wanted a hot top, but now going with a full set and cutting some rows back for the perfect drop fade. Okay. My question is, what's the difference between comb coil and crochet? Videos are helpful and keep up the good work. Now the crochet needle, like I kind of mentioned in the last question, is that's how you get instant dreadlocks. You don't have to wait for your hair to actually lock. When you do comb coils, your hair is like this, right? So it's just twisted in a coil. And you're waiting for that coil to essentially lock up or bud, as they say. And I can show you right now. You see that? How it's starting to bud? Like this part is fat. That's, if you do the crochet needle, your whole lock will be like this. And that's basically the difference. Comb coil takes you a lot longer to lock and for your hair to actually mature. Crochet needle, boom, right away. If you do the crochet needle, you can get your hair wet, you can wash your hair, you can do all that stuff, and your hair 9.99999 times out of 10 will be just fine. Obviously, it'll mess up your parting and all that stuff if you get your hair wet, but it won't actually mess up the lock itself. Shout out to you. Who else we got? George Boyd, my guy. I appreciate the response on Instagram. Yes, sir. Regarding my question on Instagram, I was just a little concerned about some of the starter locks being too thin. They will get thicker throughout the process though, right? Absolutely. Any type of, your starter locks, like I just showed you. You got this piece that's thicker, that's starting to bud. This right here, yes, that's definitely gonna be thin. And then over time, your hair will, hold on. Let's see what we got going on here. Give me 1 second, y'all. Bad. I had to fix the focusing thing. It was like throwing me off. I know it was throwing y'all off too. But back to my guy's question, talking about starter locks being thin. Yeah, they're definitely gonna be thin, but once your hair matures, they'll start to get thicker. And the key, it's really a misconception about, your locks being thin. The actual lock itself can be thin. You want your roots and where your lock starts at to be thick. That's where you get the fear of maybe your lock falling out. As long as your roots are strong, your locks itself, like the actual lock, can be as skinny as you want it to be. So make sure you're taking care of that scalping and roots. Harley Blake. Started my flat top locks last night. Do you know or feel why diamond parting is better than the box? No, it's just preference. My first set was box, and then this set is diamond. So it's really no difference. It's just preference. Next question by P Perception. Will you ever make a cooking channel? I'm trying to see that food being made, no cap. Oh man, I've been going back and forth, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you about making a cooking channel. I just don't know if it's worth the time it would take to put into it. This right here is already a lot for me. Y'all know my schedule. I done said it plenty of times. Like, I'm always on the go, always grinding. Now, cooking channel is something that I've played around with, but it's crazy. Actually, recording cooking is tough, man. Like, if you follow me on Instagram, social media stuff right here, you know that what I do on Instagram, if I'm making something like special, I'll post like a couple little clips and then I'll upload them all like towards the end of the night. But that's a lot. So could you imagine like actually recording a video and then doing the B-roll and getting the different angles, man? That's a lot of work. But maybe. Never say never. Kings of Dreads KOD. Salute. Question. How about starting with comb coils, then interlocking on the first retwist so you can get a wash, freely sweat, then maintain palm roll? Let me start over. How about starting with comb coils, then interlocking on the first retwist so you can wash freely and sweat, then maintain them with palm roll so if they unravel, it's only at the interlock part. Hope that made sense. Yeah, it did make sense. I read it wrong. My bad, brother. That does make sense, and you can do that. That's a lot of people actually who do their, like, let's say you start with your hair longer and it might take you 1.5 years to fully lock. Some people aren't that patient and they do want to hurry up and get them done. So, because like you said, if they sweat, if they get their hair wet. So yeah, I think that'll be perfectly fine to do that. Really good question. I'm sure that probably helped. At least if that helped you, that question, like this video and drop a comment down below and say that helped. You know what I mean? That I should see 50 comments that say that helped, because that was a really good question. Etridimus, sorry if I messed that up, but does having locks increase the chance of baldness? Absolutely. If you do it the wrong way. If you get a retwist every 3 weeks, if you get a retwist every month, once your hair is fully matured, absolutely it can increase. If you have a loctician that's heavy-handed, or if you are retwisting your hair and you're heavy-handed and you put a lot of tension on your scalp, yeah. Once your hair gets long and it's like, you know, past your shoulders, let's say it's like down to here or like to your belly button or something like that, it can absolutely increase the chance of baldness because it's heavy. And then if you're doing a bunch of designs and you're not doing things to help your scalp maintain your locks, it can absolutely increase the chance of baldness. But I still say do it, because I mean, they're fire. Like, if you mess up along the way, kind of like how I did with my first set and I wasn't really happy, cut them off and then start over. No big deal. You just say it'll grow back. Gaddy Triple X. I've been locked with a full set of locks for 1 year and 3 months, and I have been without a retwist for 2, but I'm thinking I should just something it to the 1st of December, so I'll have a lot more new growth. Wondering what you think. So it's been 2 months. This is October, or basically October. Yeah, I say wait. Do it in December and you'll have a lot more new growth. You'll have a lot more drop, you know what I mean? You'll be fresh for the holidays. Or if you want, I don't know, I guess everybody celebrates Thanksgiving, right? If you want to and you want to be fresh, you know what I'm saying, suited and booted, sitting in the living room, get it done, you know, right before Thanksgiving, and you'll be super fresh. Shout out to you, Gaddy Triple X. Let's see, do we have any more? Emixon Savage. If I get instant dreads, can I comb them out without cutting it? You can, but you're gonna have some hair loss. Hair loss. Y'all remember when Gunther combed out his, and he had like them different balls of hair just all over the place? That's because his hair was obviously matured. He had them for years and years, and then he combed them out. It'd be the same if you got the instant dreadlocks, because your hair's already matured and you're combing them out. You're gonna be ripping, and it's a big controversy whether your hair is dead or not in the lock. I say it is in the actual lock, even though the root is alive, but that's a whole, if you disagree, that's fine. Like I said, I'm not here to, you know, debate that, but you will definitely lose hair. Somebody said the Heat winning it all in 6. Cap. Lakers in 6. When we I already answered that. Somebody asked me, do you need a new intro song? Isaiah Moore. I put the poll up on my Instagram, and I guess you guys can let me know now. Do y'all like intros? Because I mean, I know I see a lot of comments that say, you know, y'all like for me to hurry up and just get straight to the point of the video and all that stuff. So do you guys want to see like a new intro song and all that, or do y'all just like how I just get straight to the video? Comment down below either new intro song or just say we like how it is. Okay, that'll let me know whether I need to adjust or not. All right. Somebody said, how would you go about reattaching dreads? Oh, I didn't even shout out your name. JT the athletic dude says, how would you go about reattaching dreads? In your opinion, would you do it? I cut them at 2.5 years in February. Now I'm wanting them back. I don't see anything wrong with it. First of all, even if they're not your own locks that you want to reattach and you want to get the fake ones, I don't care if someone else does it, because it's not me. Like, I'm not gonna let what someone else does affect me. If you want to go out and get other locks, get it. Like, that's perfectly fine. You know what I mean? The problem is, like, so many people have all these opinions and stuff based off of someone else's hair. Like, if you want to do it, do it. And as far as your own locks, I think you can do it. As far as how you would do it is the same way with the crochet needle. You grow your hair out, get a nice little afro going, get to the point to where you can like start twisting some yourself, maybe a little bit shorter than mine. You grab your lock, put it on there, and then you use the crochet needle and you do it in there. I would recommend going up maybe like a little bit so you have like room to play with. Don't start at the very tip, pause, because it might, you know, unravel. But yeah, you can absolutely do that. I actually know a homeboy, my loctician now, her brother, which is, it's a long story, but he's my brother's like best friend. Long story short, he reattached his recently, and it was easy process. You couldn't even tell the difference. He was telling me to do it, but I just, like I said, I got the channel. I wanted to go through the process for y'all. Somebody said, or not somebody, my bad. Kevin LaSalle said, what's the best way to determine what size locks you want? I can't tell what's small versus medium. Should I just find 2 examples I like and show the loctician? Yeah, I would say that. Just, you want to screenshot this? You can screenshot that. And basically when you're going into your locks, you're sectioning it based off the section, like how much hair. That's how you determine how big your lock is, how much they section it off. So that part of it is really important. That's why I always wanted to go to a professional to start my locks. Now, once I'm later on down the road, maybe I will retwist it myself and, you know, show you guys all that stuff, but I didn't want to get on here half-stepping and try to do it myself. I wanted to get it done with an actual professional or somebody who, because I mean, my wife could do it because she does my daughter's hair. She doesn't really have time. Like, that's for a whole nother video, but she don't have time. We're grinding, like, no cap. Next question, Goosebumps. If I grow my hair for like a year and a half, then get instant locks, can I also get 2 strand twists in the same session? Yeah, you can. Who has the 2 strand twists when they got instant locks? I can't think of who it was. But yeah, I'm sure you can do that. I wouldn't really recommend it. I mean, so you're going through the motions, you're getting your locks, right? Crochet needle, blah, blah. They still have to separate your scalp. You're putting a lot of tension on your scalp to get it, like, you know, sectioned off. Then you do the crochet. Then you want to double back and do a 2 strand right away. Like, you're putting more tension on your scalp. Just give it a minute to breathe. Like, maybe do it like the next month or something. Like, you can, but I'd be real precautious on doing that much to your scalp in the same session. Quantavious Lee says, I have 2 locks in the back that unravel. Should I not mess with them until my next retwist, or should I touch them up myself? If you can get back there, because I'm terrible with the back locks. Like, I think I might have 1 or 2 back here that's feeling a little crazy myself. But if you can get back there and do it, I say by all means. Me personally, I can never like get back there to them. But yeah, if you can do it, I say do it. And then when you go to your next retwist, you know, you won't have no issues. It'll be already crocheted, and then your loctician will be like, oh my goodness, thank you. And then they'll just go through and palm roll it. D Storm said, and I only got 2 more questions, y'all. Or actually, this is the last one. D Storm says, do you think 2 strand twists or comb coils are better for starting locks off? So it's really preference, like I said. Now, I compared interlocking and comb coil, which is different than what I'm about to answer, so that's why I'm answering this one. 2 strand twists. Back when I was trying to make a what is it called? Oh my gosh. You know, the 2-headed dragon, what is it called, bro? Comment down below what it is, man. I can't think of it. But when I was combining my locks, I tried to do a 2 strand twist and kind of put like a rubber band on it. And it took forever, bro. Like, forever for it to try to like lock up. I would say comb coil probably would make your hair lock up faster, I'm assuming, just because it's already in like a circular comb motion and your hairs are just always already together. The 2 strand twist, you're taking 2 pieces of hair and then you're kind of like just doing this. So it's really up to your hair type, and then how much you manipulate it on whether, you know, which one is better or best. It's really just all preference, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. But that was all the questions. I appreciate y'all I know this is a lengthy video. I appreciate y'all for rocking with your boy. I'm gonna get out of here though. Don't forget, I definitely got another video dropping soon, reviewing you guys' locks finally. If you don't know how to get the locks to me, I explained it in a couple videos. All you have to do is follow me on Twitter, DM me your videos, locks, whatever, and then once I get on here, I will review them. And like I've mentioned before, I just like doing that, not because I'm like a professional or expert. I just think it's dope to have your locks on an actual platform where you can show people. You know, if you just chilling at the crib, shorty come over, y'all trying to chill. Hey, you know what? Like, you want to see on the 4K? Hold up. Well, this ain't in 4K, it's in 1080p. But you want to see on the 4K, just, you know, you can cap a little bit. You want to see me in 4K, put on the TV, show her, you know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh, that's you. Yeah, that's me. That's my homeboy Dynasty, you know what I'm saying? We part of the gang, you know what it is. I got you. You know what I mean? Don't even trip. I gotta get to work. Stay locked, be blessed, put God first, and the rest is easiest. Rooting for the Dodgers and rooting for the Lakers. Gang!
It's the dynasty, we throw them diamonds up. No, you ain't as fly as us. All them niggas mighty ducks. We on fire, yeah, we bout to light it up. Got the Midas touch, got the glizzy in the club. Like, try to test me, see my people pulling up. Cause the dynasty, the gang, and don't nobody mess with us. Young Simba, cold as a Simba, you a lame. Dynasty, we gotta hustle like a chain gang.